we talk about those third quarter numbers, I mean, we're talking about absolutely huge sales decline in China. For Mercedes, it was down 13%. For Porsche, almost 20%. For BMW, down 30%. That means that BMW lost almost a third of its sort of biggest market in the third quarter. That is absolutely huge in terms of, you think of the scale of that. In terms of bringing it back, it's not just a question of the Chinese economy recovering and demand coming back. The question is, once that demand comes back, is it going to be for the German cars? More than 50% of all the cars that are sold in China right now are EVs, and the German car makers are just flatly behind on the technology and really sort of the digital side of the car. For the Chinese market, that is absolutely crucial. So it's going to be a very difficult uphill battle for them to fight back.
Europe has an EV demand problem. How do you solve it?
Yeah, so listen, this is one of the big questions before all of the CEOs that we spoke to yesterday. They say that they're starting to see some of the demand come back because they've managed to lower their prices a little bit. But I think that one of the main issues that you've got is next year you have new regulation coming in. These car makers need to, according to the laws out of Brussels, sell a fifth of their cars have to be EVs. We're nowhere even close to that, Francine. We're at about 15%. In order to get there, says Carlos Tavares, the CEO of Stellantis, you need to get a demand side sort of stimulus into the economy. Have a listen to what he had to say to us yesterday.
Right now, we only ask two things to the governments, and specifically the European governments. We ask stability of the rules. We do not ask for any kind of postponement because we are ethically committed to contribute to fixing the global warming. So we don't ask for any postponement. We ask for stability from one side. And from the other side, we ask the governments to stimulate the demand, which is not to help Stellantis, but to help the consumer so that the consumer can buy EVs at an affordable price.
So you have a sort of mismatch between where the market is, what the market wants, and what policymakers want. And what you hear there from Carlos Tavares is that you really need to have that demand stimulus if you really want to get the sort of targets that you want to hit here in Europe, and that is going to be very challenging.